Everybody, Marty Grunder here again, going to talk to you about our webinar next week. We find this a pretty effective way for Vinny behind the camera, our University of Dayton marketing intern. This is Marty Grunder. In case you don't know who I am, just going to talk to you a little bit about the webinar that we have next week. It's November 13th, and we're going to talk about the 9 things you must do to finish the year 2012 in the black. I know what a lot of you are thinking right now. Sure, Marty, it's November 13th. That's when your webinar is. Gosh, if I don't have this figured out, and I'm not going to, make money by now, it's over. Let's just start over next year. Don't look at it that way, okay? There's still 45 days left in the calendar year for you to make some significant changes that can affect your bottom line the rest of the year and put you in a good spot to take on 2013 with energy and vigor and a sense of planning that maybe you've never experienced before. Obviously, I'm not going to share all 9 of them with you, or you wouldn't pay for the webinar next week, but let me talk to you about 3 of them just today real quick. The first one I want to talk to you about is to keep selling. All right? Smart green industry sales professionals continue to sell right now. Get out and walk around on your clients' properties with them. There's still opportunities to sell bulbs. There's still opportunities to get trees and shrubs in the ground. There's still opportunities to do hardscaping. Don't sit back and think that the year is over. Now, we're going to talk a lot more in depth about this next week. But number 1 thing of the 9 things I want you to do is to keep selling. Keep selling for the rest of the year. Look for any and all things that you can do, because remember, your overhead and everything is already realized for the season. Anything that you can do right now that's not having the guys sweep up around the shop or paint truck beds or clean wheels or just wave the white flag and say the year's over, let's wait till next year, don't do that. You have a chance to not only pull away from your reserves, pull away from your profits, but to add to them. So number 1, I want you to keep selling. The second thing I want you to think about is number 4, think about all the other services that you can be selling right now, all the other service offerings. Are there things you can sell right now? Can you phase them out? Can you do part of it right now? Could you go in and do the hardscaping right now? Clean up the beds, get them mulched, composted, ready to be planted in the spring. Are there other opportunities? Are there other service offerings? Now, we don't do any Christmas lighting, but maybe Christmas lighting is something for you to look at. Maybe cleaning out gutters, maybe doing other things. The point is, look for the things that are in your area of focus, areas you can make money with, and try to find some ways to keep those crews busy the rest of the year and even in the winter. Look, all of us landscapers pound our heads into a wall each and every season trying to figure out how to come up with something that's going to get us through the winter. The answers are, there aren't a whole lot of them, but to simply sit around and just say, oh well, wave the white flag like I just said, it's not acceptable. Finally, snow removal, get those contracts in place, look for other opportunities. Smart green industry professionals like Mike Rory, who's going to speak at Grow in February, he got into massive amounts of snow removal revenue by having other subcontractors work for him. Look at the other service offerings that you can offer to finish up the year strong and get next year in place. The last one I want to share with you is put some management in the field. All right? My group leaders here at Grunder Landscaping Company, and we have 15 crews. I've got managers in the field now, a lot more than they were 2 months ago. It's the end of the season. It's time to get these projects buttoned up. Yes, we're adding a little bit more overhead to them by having them there. But better to have them out on those projects, driving those things forward. There's not a whole lot more planning left. This is like now or never to get it done. Get those managers in the field. Have them observe how your guys can work more efficiently. It's okay. They're not going to be working like dynamite. We know what happens when you're a manager all the time. You get a little fat and sassy, and you're not the most physical worker in the world, but you still can get out there and add to that bottom line and come up with some great ideas that'll make next year better. There's 6 more things we're going to share with you next Tuesday, the 13th of November. The webinar is $99. That's just for one. If you buy the bundle, which is 3 webinars, it's $225. It's a great deal. You'd be a fool not to sign up for this sucker. You can watch it from the confines of your own desk with your team around it. You get a recording of it so you can listen to it multiple times. It's really about the best $99 that you'll ever spend, or 3 of them for about $70 a piece if you go with the bundle for $225. The last thing I want to talk to you about is Grow, which we have right here, and we have some very exciting news to share with you right here. This is breaking news. Grow is February 6th, 7th, and 8th. At the Vanderbilt University Marriott, which is an absolutely beautiful hotel, smack dab right on the edge of campus in the heart of everything that's great about Nashville, country music, Great food, great fun, and a great venue for you to learn this winter. You'd be really silly to miss this event, and let me tell you why you're going to be really stupid if you don't go. We got Mike Rory, the dude that turned Groundmasters from the 1979 company, a company in 1979 he started with a pickup truck and a lawnmower, to a $30 million monster that he sold to the Brickman Group. We have Jim McCutcheon, the unbelievably talented landscaper that's a market leader in Atlanta. He's going to come in and really make you think with a presentation. I have Benton Foray, one of my best clients, is going to join us for the whole weekend. I have Jeffrey Johns, one of my best longtime clients, join us. I have Krista Sabatino, one of the smartest young entrepreneurs you'll ever meet in your life, be with us. And then Lee Buffington, Country Lee from Fort Payne, Alabama, who creates a multi-million-dollar business from the middle of nowhere, Alabama. If he can do that in middle of nowhere, Alabama, what could you do with your team? Of course, Matt Caruso, my longtime colleague, will be there, and yours truly will be there, teaching, inspiring, and showing you how to have a great 2013. I hope you'll join us for the webinar on November the 13th for $99. Really hard to miss that. For Vinny, Nancy, this is Marty Grunder saying we'll talk to you next week. Thank you very much.